you can hear that interstate noise, you might know where we are. Chickasabogue Park. Had a tournament here last week on Chickasaw Creek Park in the Chickasaw end. But today I'm just fun fishing. I originally planned to go out in Mississippi somewhere, but stayed up a little bit too late last night and decided just to sleep in this morning. Not a tournament, not meeting anybody, just out here fishing by myself, so I figured it'd be okay if I slept in a couple hours later than normal. So we are out here. It is currently 8:42, I think. They were having a frisbee golf, disc golf deal by the park, and did not know disc golf was that popular. Good grief. There were disc golfers everywhere around there. So I decided to do my intro a little bit north of the launch there. So what we're doing today, I want to try to get at least one catch with this guy. So this is it's a little popper. I think it's made by Rebel. It's one of those old Rebel poppers, the creek deals. One of my students slash subscribers slash viewers, Abby, gave me this to try. I believe she said her stepdad gave it to her, and they wanted me to catch a fish with it on camera. So shout out to you guys. Hopefully we get y'all a fish catch with this Rebel popper. Just a little popper. You can see it, you know, in comparison to my finger, small thing. Hooks were rusty on it, so I changed them out with some old, I think they're Bass Pro brand hooks. It's got a little rattle in it. Should be good. Also going to be throwing that Bass Puzzle grass piece. Got those in last week. They look really weird. You know, I am weird. I like weird lures. Hopefully we get something on that. Floating up to a nice little area. May get something on the rat. I saw a wading bird fly out of this little slip as I was paddling up. I know sometimes it does hold fish. That's what we're going to get started on first. Going to throw that little ultralight popper. If I don't get anything on that, we'll switch to the rat and see what we do. Eventually we'll make our way up the creek. Here we go. First cast with our ultralight popper. Throwing it on spinning tackle. You know anything about me, you know I don't normally like spinning tackle. Just doesn't feel right. Definitely not going to be able to walk it on this equipment. I do have a place where I think this will work up the creek. Make sure my drag is set appropriately. That rat frog tournament's over. Heck. I just like throwing this old rat. He walks pretty good, I know that. So now a bass puzzle grass piece, chatterbait blade, spinnerbait body. I just made one cast with it. It does feel like a little chatterbait. It doesn't hit like a, you know, a large bladed chatterbait. But golly, I imagine if you put a larger blade on here, and it would really thump. That a bass? It is. Up on the grass piece, okay. So it will catch him. It's probably a 12-incher. We will slide over here and get a picture with him. 12.25-inch largemouth on our grass piece. If I can get in here, get away from these leaves a little bit, I'd like to throw the ultralight popper. Not a whole bad thing about fall time. Shallow. Oh! Did you get it? No? Shoot. There you go. You hit it like 3 times. Little bitty guy. Might not have even been 12. Darn. Okay, so heavy leaves and stuff is not it. Bass, maybe. Yeah. Bass 2 on the old grass piece. Ooh. Got him pretty good. 12.25-inch largemouth. Got a lot of energy. Okay. Did I get him? Yep. Let's see what he is. Uh-oh. I don't know if he's still in there or not. Oh man, he got off. Well, darn. Let's try that again. Oh! It gets hit. I have to get some better hooks. Okay, that was actually a good hit. It was actually a good hit. What is this? Golly. Okay, that's a good fish. That is actually a really good fish. Okay, man. Golly. This guy is, wow. Okay, so let's just be clear. In last week's tournament, the Chickasabogue tournament, that fish would have gotten lunker. That fish would have made me win. And whoo, whoo, whoo. Thank you, Abby. Thank you guys for this. Wow, what a largemouth. Jeez. Look where it got him too. Man. Golly, I'm just so tickled to death about this. Uh-oh. So this largemouth was 17 3/4 inches. Jeez Louise. Get it? is this? That is a world champion spotted bass on the bass puzzle. Actually, you know what? That's a largemouth. That is not a spotted bass. It does not have that tooth patch. Let's let this monster go. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for today. It's getting kind of cloudy. It looks like it might rain. It's not supposed to rain today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow pretty good, but man, it's starting to get cloudy, so I don't know. I come back through this little oxbow creek, whatever you want to call it, with that scum frog rat. Did not actually get anything. That popper, I guess, was just the deal, that little tiny one. Caught a couple on the grass piece, bass puzzle grass piece. I landed one nice one on that little tiny popper, lost several on it. 4-pound test. I can't do too much back here. There's lots of stick-ups in the water. Fortunate I got that big one in. Anyway though, so I think that is going to, I'm going to just end it right here. Bass grass puzzle bass piece, 20 bucks. Lots of good. I got a good feeling about this thing. The way you can kind of let it sit to the bottom, pump it. You can reel it over wood pretty good. It seems like the fish really like it. Got to figure out the trailer situation. That hoodwink, I think, is just a little too big, and it mutes the action too much of it. There's got to find a small trailer. That way you still get that good thumping action. You get a little bit of shaking back here. Maybe those old twin tails that come on the Hank Parker classic spinnerbait would be good. A couple shout outs. Apparently I forgot these shout outs. Shout out Madison, shout out Xavier. Again, thank you Abby for the lure. And we will see you guys next time.